I'm going to show you guys something I've never done before. I'll give you guys a preview of it just now. Let me see. I have to find it. I have a million tabs up right now. PDF. This is the NFL cheat sheet that I'm going to be giving out every week. Does it not let me share a PDF on here? I guess it doesn't let me share a PDF on here. Hold on one second. I'm going to have to share it via the newsletter website. Now I'm going to have to pull it up again. Sorry, guys. Please hold. But I'm going to show you guys a really helpful betting tool that's going to be super useful for you guys going forward. Premium subscribers get it for free. So if you subscribe for $19.99 a month, you get this for free, like included in your membership for the premium subscribers at the propqueen.com newsletter. You don't have to be a premium subscriber, though. You can pay for this for $12.50, and you will get all of this in your inbox. Sorry, it does. Okay, maybe it'll let me share this. Share screen. There we go. This is the Prop Queen NFL cheat sheet. So this is going to be for every week going forward. I've got this cheat sheet. It's a guide where basically I give you my rubric for betting each week. It helps to limit all, like instead of seeing, oh, this big board, I'm like, I keep freezing. I don't know why. Instead of seeing this big board, you will be able to, what was the, am I freezing for you guys in the chat? Let me know, because I keep freezing on my end sharing the screen. So this cheat sheet basically shows you the exact outline that I create for myself every week. I look and compare the teams that have the top and bottom defensively. Okay, I'm not freezing. Thank you, King K. The teams that essentially, I'm finding the defensive holes in the matchup every week. So, for example, this game, Thursday Night Football, I'm telling you the best looks. I love Kyren Williams over because Seattle allows the 5th most receiving yards to running backs. I love Colby Parkinson because Seattle allows the 4th most receiving yards. But I said, stay away from Puka, stay away from Kyren rushing yards because Seattle's defense is very good against that. And then I say Devontae Adams is doubtful. I am doing this for every single game in the NFL, limiting the props to show you where the defensive holes are on every single team. Now, all the way at the bottom of this, you can see where all the defenses struggle against running backs, quarterbacks. What I do, and I'll show you the example here. What I do on this cheat sheet, for example, right there, you'll see Kyren Williams. I don't know if you guys could see it. It's laggy. Oh, no. I don't know if it's just the document. I'm sorry if it's laggy. You could see it right here that I take Kyren Williams over his or under his rushing yards, right? 56.5. Now I copy paste from this part, defenses allowing, let's say, the least or most rushing yards per game, least rushing yards per game in that sense. I copy paste all these teams. I'll copy paste all the teams, and now I paste it under the team, like Kyren Williams. So let's just pretend this says defense is allowing the least rushing yards per game. It's all the way down here. It is there, but I don't want this to lag. I would copy paste all those teams underneath the Kyren Williams under 56.5 rushing yards, like I showed you above. I would copy paste it, and I would now see how Kyren Williams does against all those different teams, similar to the one he's facing tonight. So I would copy paste. He's facing Seattle, 3rd least rushing yards per game. I would scroll down to all where I see down here, least rushing yards per game. Nope, it's the quarterbacks. Least rushing yards per game to running backs. I would copy paste these teams. I put them underneath Kyren Williams up here. And then I see how he does against all those teams. And that's how I knew. I'm going to remove this because it's very laggy. Stop sharing. I don't think it liked sharing to a Google Drive, but we're back. I would show how Kyren Williams does against all the teams that he also faced that are top 10 against the run. Then you decide, is this a game, like what I want to bet? So for me, I'm not betting the under. That's why I called it a fishy line. I'm staying away because this is a better look at what I was showing you before. When I was looking through the numbers, Kyren Williams actually has gone over 56.5 rushing yards against good run Ds multiple times. So I'm staying away because 56.5 feels way too low for me, but then it's fishy because it's so low. I don't want to bet it. However, when you look at another game, like let's look at another team, or like I'll show you Sam Darnold. Now I'm just taking snapshots of it so it's not so laggy. This is what I did for Sam Darnold. So those, when I copy pasted from the bottom of the email, the PDF, the bottom of it, I copy pasted all the teams that have allowed some of the most pass attempts per game to quarterbacks. He played those 5. Out of the 10, he played those 5 this year. I noticed that at home against teams that are allowing some of the most pass attempts per game, at home he's gone over in 2 of those 3. Tampa Bay he threw for 34, Indy he threw 36. In fact, he's gone over in 3 of the 5 overall. Plus 64% of quarterbacks went over their pass attempt prop. And then you compare home road splits, you realize Darnold throws more at home. I like to take all these factors in account, but where I start my process is finding out which teams are top 10 and bottom 10 in each statistical category. And that's exactly what you could find. I'm going to take a snapshot just so you could see another example from, let's say, Philly, Washington. I wish I could keep it open, but it's not letting me open the Google Doc. One more thing for you guys to see based on this cheat sheet. And I'm going to put a whole tutorial on YouTube that's a lot more concise because at least on YouTube it won't be laggy. This is what Saturday's game would look like. I have literally every game in this cheat sheet. So you could see here, Philly at Washington, the best looks because Philly's bad against mobile quarterbacks. Washington allowing a lot of passing yards, allowing a lot of passing touchdowns. So I'm showing you where the defenses struggle, and then you can see Philly, fewest tight end yards allowed. So I would fade a Washington tight end. These are all the different things that you could be looking at for every single game in this cheat sheet. So how do you get the cheat sheet? You could go to thepropqueen.com, go to the newsletter, subscribe. You can also, I'm going to post a link online that you could find it at. I wish I knew how to post. I think I could post a link actually in the chat right now, but I'm not sure if the chat allows you to have links. Let me see. View on website. I'm going to post it in here and see if you guys could click it or just copy paste it maybe from the chat. That's the link where you could go buy it if you are not a premium subscriber. But premium subscribers, you should have this link for free in your inbox. Free subscribers, or you could just go and subscribe. Oh, thanks, Mom. She said it lets you click it. You could go buy right there for $12.50. You don't need to subscribe. You could just buy the cheat sheet right now for $12.50, or you could become a premium subscriber for $19.99, and you get this included with all the other long lists of props I give out every day on the propqueen.com newsletter. If you have the link on the news for the premium subscribers, you should have access to the link. But if you are buying it for $12.50, it comes in a PDF document that you can download. So let me know if you guys have any issues, but you should be able. This is my first time doing it, so I'm trying to figure out exactly the right process. Marley's here already. She's like, it's past 6 o'clock, Mom. You should be done by now. I'm sorry, Marley. Let me know if you have any issues because it is my first time. And if you guys have any suggestions for how to make the cheat sheet better, and I'll get to Royal Locks in a second. If you have any suggestions how to make the cheat sheet better, just let me know. Marley, get down, honey. Get down. I have to do Royal Locks. Okay, you want to stay up here? Okay. Let me know how to make it better. If it's confusing, let me know. I'm going to make a YouTube video on it as well on how to use it. But I think it will be super helpful for you guys to look through all the document. You'll see every prop edge in every game. You'll see where the numbers may or may not make sense. Can I put the cheat sheet in Excel spreadsheet? It won't let me. It won't let me upload. It only lets me upload a PDF. unfortunately. So it had to be in PDF form. I would try to figure out something else. Again, I'm going to try to like run with this as best I can to figure out the best possible methods to use. I'm sorry, Marley. But I tried to do it in like a Word doc. It wouldn't let me. So right now it's in a PDF form. I'll try to get better for next week, but I definitely want to help you guys as best I can so you could see my process, how I bet, and you guys can use it to bet smarter and not keep guessing.